Good morning, everybody. It is Thinking Thursday today. It is the 25th of June, and yes, we're going to be thinking today. What we did last Thursday, actually, I kind of found that quite useful, and hopefully a few of you guys did as well. So we're going to repeat it today. Thinking Thursday. So we'll get back to that in a sec. My name is Karen. How are you today? It's another lovely day out there. I hope it's lovely wherever you are. My name is Karen. I'm with Get Moving. T-shirt. And Get Moving is all about helping people with mobility issues to move better, to get moving, to keep moving, and to be able to carry on moving forevermore until we're zombies. I'm not sure if that makes sense, but hey, that's what we do anyway. Yes, get moving. We want to make zombies. That's not a good tagline, is it? I have to think about that one. Okay, I'll get back to you on that one. Anyway, so we're here to help people with mobility issues. If you have a disability of any kind, if you have a chronic medical condition, if you are unable to move, an injury, if you're in rehab or something like that, if you have difficulty moving, we're here to help you move better. And we're here every weekday morning, 11 o'clock. You'll find me here, witching away, talking about zombies for some weird reason, every weekday morning. And this day, Thinking Thursday, we are going to be actively thinking about how we can improve the moves we do. So we did this last Thursday, worked quite well, like I said. We're going to go through all the exercises, and we're going to go through all the exercises twice. The first time is to set a benchmark. First time is just to get some experience, just to get things going. And then we'll have a short little breather, and then we're going to do it again. But the second time, we're not going to mindlessly do it. We're not zombies yet. Not yet. That comes later. We're not going to mindlessly do it. We're going to think about how we're going to improve that particular exercise. And we're all unique. We've all got our own unique ways of doing it. But we're going to find out from the first go what our strengths and weaknesses are. And the second go, we're going to improve those weaknesses. Thinking Thursday. We're going to think about things. Anyway, that's enough ramblings. Let's get things going, shall we? So what have we got then? Oh yes, our web address is above my head up there. If you want to find out more about Get Moving, click up there. The share button is down there. If you want to spread the word like a zombie virus, that's the button down there you want to do it with. These exercises are suitable for pretty much everybody and anybody. Whether you are seated, whether you are standing, and everything in between, we can all do it. And our first exercise, as always, is going to be marching on the spot. Okay, so if you're seated, sat down nice and tall, not slumped down, sat down nice and tall, and just marching your legs up and down on the spot like so. Okay. If you're standing, same idea, but you're standing. Marching on the spot, getting your knees up nice and big. Now we're going to do 20 seconds worth. Okay. 20 seconds, get some experience. You pause, you have a think, how can you make this next round a bit better? And then we'll do 20 seconds again. Okay. So, here we go. Marching on spot for 20 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. So it's getting our knees up nice and high. See how the balancing is. See how the knees move. See how the hips feel. See what you are good at. See what you're not so good at. Because that's what we're going to work on in a sec. The things you're not so good at. Just analyze your body. That's 20 seconds. Okay then, have a think. We're going to do this again. How can you make that a little bit better? Maybe you're going to work on getting your knees a little bit higher or something like that. Whatever it is, what are you going to do better for the next 20 seconds? In 3, 2, 1, off we go. So, me, I'm going to think about getting my knees a bit higher. You decide what you're going to do a little bit better than last time. We're going to think about this thing. It's not a mindless movement. We're going to plan ahead, think about what we're going to be doing, and do it really well for 20 seconds. Simple as that. Nicely done. Okay, shoulder rolls are next. So again, it's exactly the same whether you're seated or standing. You can be sat or stood nice and tall. Again, like I always say, no slouching. Sit or stand nice and tall. And you'll either roll your shoulders back like so, or roll the whole arms back like so. 20 seconds, find out what your weakness is, and then we'll improve it the next 20 seconds. 3, 2, 1, off you go. So I'm going to reach up, reach back, reach down. The biggest move that I can do with my arms here. Feeling my shoulder blades at the back there. They are pinching, sliding, pinching back together there. Nice big move. And that's 20 seconds. Okay. Have a think. How did that go? What worked? What didn't work? What are you going to do better now in this next 20 seconds? It might be you're going to get your elbows up higher. It might be your shoulders are going to pinch back further. Have a think. You decide. We're going again in 3, 2, 1. Off you go. Reach up higher. Reach back further. Feel your shoulder blades pinching together and down. If you're doing just the shoulder moves, shoulders up to your ears, pinch them right back and down. A big move. Maybe that's what you're going to improve. Excellently done. Time. Okay, knee bends. If you are seated, you're going to straighten your knees out, kick your foot out, lock that knee tight, lock that leg tight there. Same on the other side. One leg and then the other leg. If you're standing, kicking the heels up towards your butt, like so. 20 seconds, and then we'll do it again. In 3, 2, 1, off you go. So bending or straightening your knees, either way, is a big bend out of those knee joints. The biggest you can do. If we're doing the standing version, we're using the muscles at the back of our thighs there. If we're doing the seated version, we're using the muscles at the front of your thighs there. Either way, a big move. So that's 20 seconds. Okay, again, we assess ourselves, we think about it. What was my weakness? What am I going to do better this time? Could be we're going to make it a bigger move. It's going to come up a bit further. Or we might try it more explosive. It might be more of a kick as opposed to just a lift. Whatever. In 3, 2, 1, off you go. So that's a nice explosive move I'm doing. I'm kicking hard and fast back there. I'm not just lifting it up. I'm going for explosive. You decide what you're going to do better and then go for it. Think about the move. It is, after all, Thinking Thursday. Nicely done. Okay, what we got next? Twisting. Twisting. So again, seated or standing, exactly the same thing. Sit or stand tall. Fold your arms. You're going to twist in one direction and then twist in the other direction. 20 seconds worth. See what you can do. Can you make the move bigger? Can you move the muscles more? Give it a go. Just get some experience. 3, 2, 1. Off you go. A big twist one way, big twist the other. Thinking about a shoulder coming forwards and a shoulder coming forwards. The chest is coming around one way and then the other. Nice big moves. And nicely done. Okay, so second time, exactly the same. Again, think about what you can do better. For me, I think about one shoulder coming forwards, or I think about the other shoulder coming back. That gets me a bit more of a twist. Maybe you do the same. Let's give it a go. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Big twist. We might make it a bigger move. We might think about using the stomach muscles more, but we're going to make this second time a little bit better than the first time. Bigger moves, more powerful. Nicely done. 20 seconds. Flying through. Awesome. Double tap. If you're seated, knees come up twice and then down. Twice and then down. Okay? Standing. Actually, slight diversion. We did Wobble Wednesday yesterday. So I was talking to somebody about this yesterday. Wobble Wednesday is about balance. It's all about being able to keep our balance, maintain our balance, regain our balance. And I am a big fan on wobbling. I say it all the time. Let your arms wobble, let your body wobble around, but also let your ankles wobble as well. Now I'm going to show you, I'm going to move the camera for a sec. I want your ankles definitely want to move when you are balancing. just like everything else, wobbling is good. Wobbling ankles is good. Bear with me while I set up the camera down here so you can see. Okay. So, a common misconception is thinking that ankles need to be rock solid still when we're balancing. See my ankles there? They're not moving. That's not how we balance. Remember, Wobble Wednesday is all about movement and wobbling. Watch what happens as soon as I take one of my feet off the floor and I start balancing. So look at my ankles. They're solid there. And as soon as I take one foot off the floor, see how my ankle is wobbling and twitching and moving all over the place. Wobble Wednesday, wobbling, balancing is all about that joint balancing as well. And as soon as I put my other foot on the floor, okay, it's solid again. But we cannot balance on one leg without twitching, without wobbling, without movement in that ankle. I hope you can see that. That ankle is moving and twitching and the muscles are working all over the place down there. And that's what we have to do when we are balancing. If that ankle stayed still, I would fall over in seconds. That ankle has to move around to maintain the balance. And so, on Wobble Wednesday, not only do our arms wobble, our bodies wobble, our hips, our knees, our ankles, everything must wobble to keep our balance. We're having a chat about that, so I just wanted to let everyone know, to make sure everyone knows what we're thinking on balancing Wobble Wednesday, okay? So that's a slight tangent, because now, if you're standing, we're going to do the balance exercise. The double tap standing. And don't forget, that ankle is on the floor, it will wobble, it will shake, it will twist and turn. So if you're seated, don't forget, sorry, after my tangent, if you're seated, the double tap. If you're standing, a double tap. Balancing, and I don't know if from this distance you probably can't see, but the ankle that's on the floor is twitching, it is moving, it is wobbling around to keep my balance, and that is essential. Anyway, enough talking. 20 seconds in 3, 2, 1, off we go. So a double tap there, balancing on that supporting foot, and yes, that ankle is wobbling and twitching all over the shop, as it should do. Because if it stayed rock solid still, I guarantee you'd fall over in seconds. That's 20 seconds. Okay then. Have a think how that went. How are you going to improve this now? If you're standing, it could be, we might do a slower move. So we're standing on one leg a bit longer. We might make it a bigger move. You decide how you're going to make this move better now. In 3, 2, 1, off we go. So we'll be better this time round than you were last time round. Have a think about how you're going to do it. What was your weakness last time? How can you make it a strength this time? Thinking Thursday. Love it. That's 20 seconds. Okay, side bends. Moving straight on after that little tangent. Side bends. Same whether you're seated or standing. Makes no difference. Definitely one arm going down. If we can, other arm going over. Getting a nice big bend one way or the other. 20 seconds worth in 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Bending over one way. Bending over the other way. Now we are all built wonky. It is incredibly common for us to be more flexible, more bendy in one direction than compared to the other. We don't want a massive difference, but it is almost guaranteed that we will be better one way than the other. So that's 20 seconds. Have a think how we're going to improve this time. One option here, if we do want to be able to get a bit more movement in one way, is slow things down. We don't have to do lots of them. So one option, if you want to get bendy one way, let one arm go down, breathe, and just go a bit further, and slowly, over the course of the whole 20 seconds if you like, I don't mind, you just slowly work your way down to a big stretch there. That could be what you want to do. It's up to you. Have a think, give it a go. 3, 2, 1, off you go. So side to side, spend some time if you want reaching. Spend some time if you want reaching. Or you might think about the other arm coming up higher. You tell yourself, you think it through, figure out your weakness and turn it into your strength. That's time. Well done. That's our side bends. Sit stands or squats. If you're standing, don't forget, feet back, bum and body weight forwards, press down hard, you stand tall, and then under control, sit back down again. Okay. If you are standing, imaginary chair back there, squat down and stand up. 20 seconds, figure out what you want to improve. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Squatting down and up. Feet flat, stand tall. Don't end up there somewhere, finish there. Nice big moves. Let the joints do their full move. That's our time. Okay, so from that experience just now, figure out what are you going to work on. What one aspect are you going to work on? It could be we're going to do explosive move up. Could be that. It could be thinking about keeping your feet flat. It could be thinking about sitting your bum back. Whatever. 3, 2, 1, off we go. These squats are going to be a little bit better than the first round of squats were. You are going to figure out how that is done, because we've all got brains. We're going to think about our strengths and weaknesses. We're going to think about how we can make it a bit better and do it better the second time around. That's our time. Nicely done. What have we got next? Tightrope walking and ankle mobility. If we're seated, ankle movements. Heel, toe, heel, toe. A big move on one side and of course on the other. If we're standing, again balancing. Excuse me while I get this cable sorted. If we're standing, working on balance. Feet narrow is harder, feet wide is easier. Heel, toe, heel-toe. We'll do this twice. Off we go forwards. Away we go. Heel, toe, heel-toe. Like I said, let your arms wobble. Let your body shake and shimmy all over the place. Let your ankles move. They are going to move. And then we're going to go backwards the same as before. Off we go. Toe, heel this time. Toe, heel. Walking on a nice narrow tightrope. Let your arms do whatever they've got to do. Let your body do whatever it's got to do. Let your ankles move as well. That's what they're good at. Okay, that's round one. Round two, same again. Think, what was your weakness there? Did you always topple over to one side? If so, stick your other arm out. Figure out what your weakness was and figure out what you can do better this time. Off we go again. Heel, toe, heel, toe. A tiny bit better than last time, and we're going to think about it. Don't just repeat and hope for the best. Hoping doesn't work. Planning and thinking it through, that works. And last time, going backwards. Toes, heels, toes, heels. Again, thinking about where you're going to go, thinking about what you're going to do, thinking about how you're going to do it. We've got fantastic brains up in our heads, we really do. Most sophisticated machine known in the universe. Let's bloody use it. There we go. Sorted. Fast feet. Okay, let me redo my timer for a sec. I'm going to do 10 seconds of these. Are you ready? So if you are seated, fast feet running on the spot. The feet going up and down really, really quick. If you're standing, it's the same idea. Running on the spot. Nice and quick. 10 seconds only. In 3, 2, 1. Off you go. Nice and quick. Feet moving. Time. Okay. Have a think. How can we do this better? It could be that you have to wind up the speed. So maybe you start off slow and then build up like so. It could be, for me, I think about hitting the floor hard. I think about hitting it hard. That's what I think about. You work out how can you get your feet moving faster. One more go in 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Nearly nice and quick, nearly there. Time. Outstanding. And then the last one. Shadow boxing. Again, we'll do 3 rounds. We normally do 3 rounds. And we do 3 rounds of 20 seconds. Shadow boxing. If you're seated, punch the head, punch the body, hooks, uppercuts, however you like. If you're standing, move your feet as well. Punching, move your feet back and forth, side to side. Keep yourself light on your feet. 20 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Off you go. So keep moving. Move your feet if you can. Nice quick hands. Pick your targets, whatever they are. Twist your body. And that's time. Okay. Have a think. How can you improve those? Common things are making sure the body works a bit more. One of the most common mistakes I see is just flapping arms and no body movement. So maybe you're going to think about how can you get the body twisting in more. You decide. Ready? In 3, 2, 1. Off we go. You think about how you can improve these moves. Don't just go through the motions. Don't hope it's going to improve. Make it improve. And that's time. Okay. Because it's shadow boxing, obviously we're going to do one more. We're going to make it 3 rounds. So it's your excuse me. It's your last chance. Make this round better. It could be moving your feet more. It could be definite combinations with your arms, not just something, but definite 1 or 1, 2 or 1, 2, 3. Definite combinations. You decide what you want to do better. Last round's your last chance. In 3, 2, 1. Off you go. Pick your targets. Decide what and where you're going to do it. Get your body involved. And that is time. Well done. All done and dusted. Excuse me. And that is Thinking Thursday. So fingers crossed, excuse me. Fingers crossed. You've got your sweat on, you've got your breathing up, but you've also had a chance to think about these moves. Repetition, frequency is key. We've got to do these things time and time and time again, but not mindlessly time and time again. Don't just let it become a ritual. Figure out what you're doing, think about what you're doing, and make it better each time. Improve by that much each time. If you've got any questions, ask in the comments below. That's what we're here for. We're here to help. But I want you to use this amazing thing we've got on our head. It's a fantastic tool. Put it to some work. Anyway, as I say, that is Thinking Thursday. I am sweaty already. Hope you have a lovely hot day. Enjoy everything. Enjoy what you're doing. It is going to be Fitness Friday tomorrow. So we're going to get probably extra hot, extra sweaty, extra huffy and puffy tomorrow at 11 o'clock. So lots of punching tomorrow. Get ready. Don't forget, we've got the website up there. It'll answer any questions you've got. We've got the donate button up there. If this is any good for you, show some gratitude. You've got the share button down there. Again, spread the zombie virus that is Get Moving all over the world. Thank you very much, boys and girls. You've been fantastic. Hope you have a nice day. I'll see you again tomorrow, 11 o'clock. Bye bye.